Labour of Love on BBC Radio Derby. Just coming up to 7:20 on a Monday morning. Now, if we think back to Friday, it was National Dog Day, and a retirement complex in Derby has been pampering its furry residents with dog-themed party treats. The residents of Albany Lodge in Derby are encouraged to move in with their pets, as the operator says it understands how important relationships are between pets and owners. Pam Ward moved into Albany Lodge after her husband died. Her Shih Tzu, Ollie, moved in with her, but she wasn't sure he'd be allowed.
I was surprised, actually, yes, because I know some don't. And I said, can I bring Ollie with me? And she said, yes, of course. I couldn't have come without the dog, to be honest. I mean, he's only 6 years old. If I hadn't been allowed to bring Ollie, then I wouldn't be here, which would have been a shame because it's perfect. I lost my husband 3 years ago, and he's just been great company. He's going to start barking in a minute. He's settled in, which I was a bit concerned about because we had a garden before. I've got a balcony, so he likes to lie in the sunshine on the decking. As far as he's concerned now, it's home. Everybody loves him. There's a field that I can look out on that I'll be able to take him to, and walks around this area. Plus there's 3 large parks nearby. We've got Markeaton Park, Darley Park and Littleover Park. You're not stuck for anywhere to take dogs.
Well, I've been speaking to Marie Buckingham, who is from Burghley Retirement Living, which runs Albany Lodge.
Burghley Retirement Living, we obviously want to make sure that the move into retirement living is as stress-free as possible. Moving is stressful for anyone, isn't it, whatever age you are, but certainly as you're moving into retirement, being able to bring your pet with you, the thought of not being able to is not worth considering, is it? So it was an absolute no-brainer for us.
Well, it's incredible because I completely agree. They're such a life-changing thing, aren't they? If you've ever had pets or if you've ever had a desire to have one, we know how important they are. How do you feel like they help residents?
Well, I think at any age, but as you get older, they basically are massive physical and mental health benefits to having a dog. So when you speak to Pam, and you've already spoken to Pam, haven't you? She basically says that bringing Ollie with her has made a huge difference how she settled into retirement living. And one of the reasons she loves living at Albany Lodge is because she can share that experience with Ollie. The biggest part of that is companionship. They obviously provide unconditional love to their owners and help live a better life.
Do you think there are any downsides of having animals? We've had them in the studio here at Radio Derby before, and It just adds a bit of an extra dynamic, let's just say.
Absolutely, yes, they say, don't they? Never work with children and animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, certainly not. I mean, in Albany Lodge or any of our developments, the dog or pet basically can live a happy life with their owner in their apartment. And for example, with Ollie, he wanders through the development with Pam, but they don't go in the communal areas. So obviously there are some people that don't enjoy having a dog around, but for those that do, then it's obviously something they can do, live in their apartment and live a happy life. So no, I don't see any issues with it at all, actually.
Is Albany Lodge unusual in allowing pets, do you think?
Well, we do vet the pets. That sounds rather weird, doesn't it? But we do have a pet policy, so we have to make sure, obviously, that a pet isn't in an apartment that's noisy when their owner goes out. And so no, not really, no.
And for you then, what's Ollie like? Describe for me. I mean, I'm such a fan of dogs. Well behaved?
You've not met him in person, have you?
I haven't, no, I'd love to.
He's very cute. He's very cute. He's a very fluffy little chap, very happy little chap. I think Pam finds it when she's in and out of the actual development, people stop and have a chat with her. So it basically gives her a sense of purpose. And in terms of meeting other people, it helps with social interaction. So I think it's a huge benefit and probably an icebreaker in terms of meeting new people as you come into a retirement living development, which is probably quite nerve-wracking for a lot of people.
Mm. You've only got to go for a walk with the dog and you can speak to everybody along your way, because even if they don't give you eye contact, everyone says hello to a dog, don't they?
They certainly do. Yeah, I mean, it gives you from a routine and structure point of view. Obviously, caring for your pet provides a routine to your day, and I think again as you get older, that's massively important. As well as the mental stimulation and stress reduction of being a pet owner. So yeah, lots of benefits, and we wouldn't dream of creating an environment where people couldn't obviously enjoy their retirement years without their best friend, I suppose. But in addition to that, as well as we're moving into any of our retirement living developments, we actually provide a full removals package and a handyman to help with your DIY jobs when you move in. So we made the choice to say to people, you don't need to worry. Live your life your way and bring your dog or your pet with you.
That's Marie Buckingham from Burghley Retirement Living talking to me on BBC Radio Derby. 7:25 on a bank holiday Monday morning is today.